In a village tucked away in the countryside, there lived a mischievous little boy named Koki. Koki loved playing pranks on his friends and making everyone laugh. He was known for his witty sense of humor and endless tricks. One sunny morning, as Koki and his gang of friends gathered at school, they noticed a new student named Lean had joined their class. Excited by the prospect of a new friend, Koki and his gang decided to welcome Lean in their own unique way. They planned a hilarious prank that would surely make Lean feel included and part of the group. Little did they know that their prank would quickly spiral out of control. During lunch break, Koki approached Lean with a mischievous grin on his face. "Hey, Lean! We have a special initiation ritual for new students. Are you ready?" Koki asked, trying to contain his excitement. Lean, unaware of what was about to unfold, nodded eagerly. "Yes, I'm ready. What do I have to do?" Koki explained the prank to Lean. They were going to pretend that their teacher, Mrs. Jenkins, had turned into a frog. They would all act shocked and scared, and then burst into laughter, revealing it was just a joke. The plan seemed foolproof, and the gang couldn't wait to see Lean's reaction. As the class gathered for the next lesson, Koki and his friends exchanged knowing glances. Mrs. Jenkins entered the classroom, unaware of the mischief brewing among her students. Koki raised his hand and asked, "Mrs. Jenkins, can I show Lean something amazing?" Mrs. Jenkins, always encouraging curiosity, agreed. "Of course, Koki. Show us what you have." Koki took a deep breath and said, "Lean, close your eyes for a moment. When you open them, you'll see something incredible." Lean closed her eyes, anticipation building in the room. Koki quickly placed a toy frog on Mrs. Jenkins' chair and signaled his friends to start. As Lean opened her eyes, the classroom erupted in gasps and screams. The children pointed at Mrs. Jenkins, who was sitting on the toy frog, making it squeak. Lean's eyes widened in shock, believing Mrs. Jenkins had indeed transformed into a frog. But then, something unexpected happened. Mrs. Jenkins, startled by the commotion, stood up abruptly, knocking the toy frog off the chair. The frog flew across the classroom and landed on the head of the school principal, Mr. Thompson. The classroom burst into uncontrollable laughter, but Mr. Thompson was not amused. He looked around, trying to find the source of the prank. Koki and his friends quickly realized their prank had gone too far and started to panic. In the end, Koki and his friends confessed to their prank, apologizing to Mrs. Jenkins and Mr. Thompson. Lean forgave them too, realizing it was all meant to be a harmless joke. From that day forward, Koki and his gang learned the importance of thinking through their pranks and considering the consequences. The hilarious prank gone wrong taught them that laughter should never come at the expense of others. And so, they continued to create laughter and joy, but always with a sense of responsibility and kindness.